Hello, thank you once again for joining me. It's one of those days today. Or maybe it's not like that for you. Are you one of those people who is unstoppable? And I don't mean somebody who has ADD, ADHD, who has to keep going and going and going. I just mean that do you get on with stuff that needs doing and you don't hesitate? And I don't mean procrastination here. There's a difference. Or so I tell myself. Because I'm one of those people that, yes, I am unstoppable. Well, not so much these days. I used to be. But it's just the getting started that's the problem. I give myself what I call reasons that something else is more important, that I ought to be doing something else. And I don't seem able to prioritize. Or, if it's a crafting something or something to do with YouTube, I might need to actually go somewhere or get something. And so I can't start because of that. Or so I tell myself. But there could be other things that I could be doing, such as going out and getting whatever it is I need. But there's something in me, I don't know whether it's out and out laziness, that says, no. And as I say, I don't think it's procrastination because it's not putting off till tomorrow what I could or maybe should be doing today. It just seems as if there's a barrier there to stop me getting started. And it reminds me of when I used to have to write reports every night. I mean, my working days as a special needs advisory teacher, I left home at 7:30. I got home about 5:30, grabbed a quick something to eat, and then I was writing reports until 11, 12 o'clock at night. Then rinse and repeat. Saturdays was very much the same, and some preparation of things as well. So I think I had to always get on with that because there were schools, there were parents, there was the education people who all wanted to see what was going on with this child. Well, certainly the parents and the school did. So I don't know whether it was because I felt responsible or whether I felt that my arm was sort of twisted up my back, but I always set to and got on with it, and then collapse in a heap in bed till the next day. But that sleep would be disturbed. I had 2 black cats at the time, and I had a proper PC, not a laptop. And the desk would have papers spread on it, tests that I had been marking, along with any reports from medical services or anybody else. And if I'd sort of gone, I would leave those there until morning when I felt fresher. But if there were any pens there, then these 2 cats would jump upon the desk, pick up the pen, and come up the stairs with the pen in their mouth. And I would be woken at this coming up the stairs bit because I could hear them going, as they went from step to step. They would then leap onto the bed and toss the pen around with me mumbling, "Oh, please do stop." Yeah, if you believe that, you'll believe anything. And they would stop when it went on the floor, then leap down, and finally grind to a halt when the pens ended up under the bed. And I have a drawer divan, so there's not much space under the bed, so a vacuum won't fit under. And the bed's heavy, so it doesn't get moved very often. But when I did move it once to clean underneath, there were 26 pens under there. Yes. So thanks to those cats. But I always used to start then. Is it because I don't see the same pressure these days? But I put pressure on myself. I know that. So maybe something, someone, somewhere is saying, "Ooh, you don't need to do that. Try going with the flow." But once I get started, I'm fine. Maybe I need to train Mishka to say, "Come on, you're supposed to be doing this, that, or the other today." Now that would help, having an external prod in the ribs. Mishka, how are you fixed for training? No, don't think that's going to happen. So I will just have to rely on myself. Yeah, things get done. But if I got on with them straight away, then they would be done more quickly and I would have time to enjoy things afterwards rather than messing around beforehand, doing things that really didn't need to be done. And am I just being defensive by not titling this as being procrastination? Maybe I'm just playing with words there, but then I like playing with words. Am I making excuses to myself? Probably. But I bet lots of you do too. And there's usually 99 things more interesting than doing some of the things, like sitting down with a coffee, talking on the phone to a friend, rather than doing the housework. Okay, on that note, I will say cheerio for now. Thank you for joining me. And let me know if you have trouble getting started. Once I get started, there's no stopping me. I can get stuck in with the best of them. Take care. Thank you for joining me. Bye.